My parents had. I was born. My mom was 41. They were both 41, and so they were a little bit older. They'd each been married once before. They had my brother and I, so they each had 2 kids. So they kind of made all their parenting mistakes. So I think we got the good version of parenting because they'd already like fucked up once before. And so when they had us, they were adults. And their hair was getting a little gray, and they were just groovy and mellow. But it was also the late 70s and early 80s, and they had these really swanky parties, like fondue parties and shit. All the guys looked like the Marlboro Man. They all had mustaches and shit, and they were like cool, and like everyone could ride a horse, and like the women all smoked. Like they were like my mom's friend Lorraine. She'd be like in a full cocktail dress, like from someone from Auntie Mame, and she'd be like in the kitchen, like smoking like a Virginia Slim and stirring the hollandaise for the fondue, like it's like an ash going in a thing. It was awesome, and so they were kind of I looked up. I thought this is a real cocktail party going on. We were little kids, and my brother used to. We would be sequestered. We'd make an appearance. Hey, these are the kids. They're going to bed. Now we can go be adults and get drunk and talk about adult things. And we would go to bed, and my brother would take off my pajamas. He would strip me down. He was 3 years older than me. Bill Davis would strip me down and take my pajamas and run down the hallway into the big opening. We had this big, like, kind of giant living room. It was almost like a dance floor, and the adults were gathered. And he would throw my pajamas into the middle of the foray, and I would run naked out there. Hey! Grab him, and it would get a big laugh because like the kids running out, like my older brother fucking with a kid, and I was 3 or 4 with it, and I'd run back, in, and we kept doing it, and then like the laughter would peter off after a while. I had my older sisters from my mom's first marriage. I have nieces one of them is 2 years younger than I. So we would bathe together when we were really little. So I got this, this male-female anatomy lesson when I was a little kid, bathing with Stephanie, and I would see the differences between the male and female anatomy. And at one of the parties, I just emerged, like all the adults are drunk and smoking, and I walked out into the middle of the party and I was like, just put my hand up and just stopped. And I was like, oh shit. And I was going to lay something I'd learned on them. I was going to lay it down for them. And I was like, everybody, boys have wee-wees. Girls have crack-wees. And then to abject silence. And I walked back down the long hallway, and I got to my room, and then I remember just applause. And I was certain that I had done a service.
Yeah.